Hello, good afternoon. I think I'm live here. Oh, yes, say live in both places. I'm live. How does it get better than that? Welcome. I'm not gonna take a lot of people's time. I'm gonna talk about this. I hope it's not backwards for you guys. Can you guys see this? I hope it's not backwards. I hope it's not backwards. I hope it's not backwards. Let me know if it's backwards if anybody can see this. This is a class I'm teaching tomorrow. Yep, I got a class coming on tomorrow. I have a How to Become Money Workbook class, round 3. You might ask, what is it? I would say it's an adventure. Like most of my classes are adventure. It's an adventure. It's an adventure to be able to jump off for something different, start something new. It's that class that makes you question, ask about what is money. Have you ever been in that space where you get when you mention money, you just go, or you open a bill, or you think about tax, you go, that. We're gonna take a deep dive in that, to see what that is. What if you talk about money, you go, whoa, you know, uh, what's up, my brother? What if you were willing to be so different with money that you start to scare yourself, that people start to talk about you because they say something like this, you're different. What if you had ease with money? What if you knew that you can create something that you never thought you could create by just being a certain energy, by calling certain things in? Tomorrow at 8 a.m., I know it's going to be early. Early bird gets the worm. I'm doing it early because I want to try to respect people's time and place. I'm starting a class here, right here in this room, with this book, How to Become Money Workbook. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. You don't want to miss this. And the reason I say you don't want to miss it is because it will allow you to expose yourself to the things that make you go, ugh. It's a 10 session class. It's going to go for 10 weeks for an hour each class. And I do a lot more than an hour. So I say hour. So you're going to probably get a lot more than just an hour if you hang out with me. Because I have the gift to gab. And it's to find out more information. You can go to my bio if you're on Instagram. Everybody else, you can go to my website, www.beingjohnasher.com. I'll put it in the uh, comments after I finish this. But I would like to invite you to that. You get to hang out with me for 10 plus hours, probably more like 12 hours, 13 hours, to be quite honest. And there's a Telegram group that you'll be able to join after the class starts, because what happens is this class is growing. It's an energy. It's like the sun, or it's like the planet Earth. It's always in the universe. That's always expanding. And in that space, we start to ask ourselves questions. There's certain music videos I'm gonna ask you to listen to. Yeah, certain movies that you might be asked to watch. You'll do some journaling. You'll learn how a little bit about pulling energy. And you'll definitely go through the book. Now, the book is going to be our map. This is the book that we're going to go through. This book was written by Gary Douglas. The book is a map. It's solely a map. And a lot of people go like, what? A map? Yeah, a map to create more. You know, you can go on a vacation and you can just go right off the map and just go at every little spot. Or you could put the map back in the back seat and drive around, pick the map up when you think you're lost. That's the type of class this is going to be. It's going to be an excursion. It's going to be an adventure. What would it be like for you to choose that? We're going to start tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And I know that some of you might be like, well, what is it? I'm not sure. Check me out. Ask me some questions. And if you don't make it starting tomorrow, I usually give about 2 weeks. People can jump in afterwards because the classes will be recorded. You get a recording after each of the classes so that you can actually make this. This is something that we're looking at making real. Okay? Don't hesitate. Jump on this. Jump on this. Do not hesitate. I'm saying it. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. You don't want to miss this. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to really leave it alone. A lot of people probably, like when you talk about money, they get really kind of nervous with that. I get it. I understand. I used to be like that. I'm still like that at times, but there's certain tools that I can pull myself out a lot quicker. I'm going to invite you to that space. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate. Go to my website, www.beingjohnashford. On Instagram, you guys can go to my bio, and there's a link straight for the class. The class is going to be a different ride. I'm really excited. And let me just give you just a background before. I was going to cancel it, and two people called me and said they want to do the class. And then this is how I start to be with my classes and money. I start talking to it. I know, sounds kind of weird. I'm talking to money. Yeah, you're gonna. What if I told you if you start talking to money and the energy of money, things might show up differently? What if I said that there's never been a problem with money? I'm gonna give this one thing away that we're gonna talk about throughout the entire 10 sessions. There's a problem with receiving. What if I told you if you learn how to receive, you have more money? That. Anyway, please consider if it's light to you. If not, too bad for you. We're gonna have some fucking fun. I'm out of here. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the weather wherever you are, and hope to see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. www.beingjohnashford.com. I'll put that in the comments. Go to the bio over here, and you can find that class. Peace. Have a wonderful weekend.